welcome to Kamitian Field. Today we have Holliston girls varsity lacrosse versus the Ashland Clockers. And here we go. Brooklyn Lassard took the draw. Got a nice ground ball there, huh, Carl?
Good job by Holliston to win the first draw. I got to say, if anything went well on Friday, they really did better with the draw control. And it carried through today, so it's good to see.
Lila Feldman with the ball over to Charlotte Dano. Maggie Morton swings it up to Eliza Marion. Brooklyn Lassard with it. Nice pick by Lila.
Brooklyn in.
Takes it around.
Like a bit of a penalty there, but they let it
Defender,
go.
Yeah, cross body, don't you think?
Yeah, she was restricting her movement there with the stick. That's not supposed to be allowed.
Lila Feldman with it. Over to Caroline Warius. Caroline's going to take it in deep.
Well, that's a good save.
Good save.
Keep an eye on the goalies, Todd. We've talked about Amelia for Holliston, but the Ashland goalie, Alana Duffy, was a Tri-Valley All-Star last year.
Ashland brings it down on the right side of the field. Nora warded her off nicely.
Holliston set up in their defense. Looks like they're playing man. Good switch off there.
Delia Kane and Sarah Schellings on the low defenders. Bridget Malvey on the ball now. Abby Langen matching up. We need a cutter.
Oh, that's a nice low shot there.
Good strong low shot. Down that lower left corner.
Very patient approach by Ashland. Waited for that cutter to come through. She had just enough space to get a sidearm shot off.
So trot back out to midfield. Abigail Langen and Maggie Morton are on the circle. Brooklyn Lassard will take the draw this time. Set up. Nice job by Abby slicing in there.
Still loose. Oh. I think Maggie just got called on a stick check against her own player.
Well, they'll give it to Ashland. They're bringing it down.
Okay, we got to look at their offense here. Let's see if we learned anything. Wide open cutter there. Oh, they broke it up.
On it nicely. Looks like Nora McElligott's running it out for for Holliston. She's going to pass it off now.
Holliston's got to hold one back. Oh, nope, they did.
Maggie Morton's taking it down left side of the field. She's going to take it into the goal.
Oh, that's a tough break. Off the post. I think it went off the post and deflected off the goalie on the way out.
I agree. Hit that right upper post. Almost came down off the goalie and squirted out.
Tough break there for Maggie.
Abby Langen's going to set it up here. She's going to challenge the defense. Could have used a cutter behind those defenders. Here we go. Nice pass. Maggie saw the opening. But that was a nice play, though, Carl, don't you think?
Yeah, she drew the defenders and pulled it back out, gave Maggie an opportunity to make the cut. A little bit of a risky pass, but they almost had it.
Lila Feldman with the ball.
Oh.
A little dangerous pass.
Good recovery by Maggie. Oh, into the goalie's stick.
Good stop by the goalie again. Nice pass out by the Ashland goalie.
Lila had her first goal of the season last Friday. It was a nice goal on a cut.
It's exciting for her and the team. All right, Holliston has players back, able to match up nicely now. Brooklyn Lassard taking number 1. Now Abby Langen helps out.
Somebody's open. Got a cutter coming through the middle.
Bridget Malvey sweeping that away. Brooklyn has to
Good team
do the
defense.
same.
Can't
That
lose
was
those open
good.
cutters. They're rolling right in behind.
Open. Good pickup.
That's a push right there.
That's pushing.
That's
Another
definitely
push.
a push right
All
there.
right, finally called it. Abby Langen with a nice pass over to Eliza Marion. She's going to run it up. We need someone to come back for a pass.
So the referees are letting the pushing go. Oh, he did finally call it. Well, took 4 of them, though.
Eliza gets it over to Brooklyn. She's looking to pass it across the field to Abby. Caroline Warius picks it up.
Good recovery.
Nice cut by Maggie Morton. She's going to go low, a little off again. So 2 shots, I think, from Maggie. Just a little off. I think those will come for her as the game goes on. Probably forcing that a little bit.
A little bit of a force. Double teamed.
Let's see if we can take it out and set up something here. So Maggie does it. Smart play to Brooklyn.
Oh, pass was a little off target. Smart to sweep it into their goalie.
It's a play. Goalie's gonna have a good pitch and throw here.
Yeah, take
Brooklyn
that in.
Can take it in and a quick shot. Nice pass and shot, but right at the basket. Easy save for the goalie.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a pretty good goalie, and she's going to save the ones she should save. And we're not putting the ball into the corners. That one was square at the numbers in her chest, and we hit the stick twice.
Yeah, so far it does look like she defends her basket side very well. Or stick side very well.
You can call it a basket if you want.
Good cut.
That's
quick shot.
I think the girls got to tighten up there on that side. It's 2 goals coming from the left side of the offense. They take it in on that side so they can get it on their right hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to be aware of that. Try to deflect the cutter from going across. I mean, you can't completely restrict them, but you can alter their route somewhat.
Yep. You just got to know what's coming, and it's somewhat predictable right now. Make them show that they can score a different way.
Score is 2 goals for Ashland, 0 for Holliston. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Good draw control by Abby Langen.
I would say, Todd, if you didn't know what the score was, this would seem like a pretty evenly matched game.
That play there would have been one of those nice transition goals Holliston's been good at so far this season, but Ashland was able to stop it and then knock it out of the
it's a tough
basket there.
Tough loose ball.
Ashland bringing it up in the middle of the field. We need to get players back to help out on defense. Good play by Nora McGillicott to slow Ashland down. Bridget Malvey coming out now.
Good. 13
Cutter
and
again.
14 are aggressive cutters on the Ashland side.
I think 14's just looking for that right hand. We have to figure that out.
Yeah, that's a headspace.
Call might have been on Maeve Jordan,
It's a
substitute
yellow
in the game.
on Abigail Langen.
Oh, okay.
I think it was definitely a penalty. Maybe got sold a little bit. But smart play. You get hit near the head, you make it look like it hurts. See if the defense can get there and disrupt this a little bit. Keep it off of our right side.
Nice stop by Amelia Langen. That was a tough shot.
Hard, tough shot.
Harden
Hit her in
down
the
low. Delia Kane with the ball, trying to get it out.
Ashland picking up the pressure here. That looked like an illegal inbounds, but referee let it go.
You got to run it in, right?
Yeah, you got to step in. Dangerous pass. Getting a little sloppy here.
Good cut. So that's second or third goal for number 14 on that same play.
Same play. Cutter's coming from the side, rolling to the right, into the middle of the goal, setting up the right-handed shot. We have a substitution here.
Haven't seen her switch to the left hand yet.
No, I've not.
We need to overplay her. All right, so it looks like Maggie Morton's going to be taking the draw. It's 3-0. Ashland is up against Holliston. Holliston's had a few shots, just hasn't been able to find the net. Goalie's made some good saves. The post has made some good saves as well.
Tough spot here. You've given up the first 3 goals, and now you're down a player.
Yeah. Has to stop now. You got to not give up any more goals, get to full strength, and start to come back. Good draw control by Ashland. We got to pick up that loose ball. Molly Wade, number 11's in. Holliston's going to be called with a penalty, giving Ashland an 8-meter shot again. They're feeding right to that top of the crease, right in the middle.
Yeah, defense isn't working here. Yeah.
Hard shot.
Good low shot. Defense was a little slow to get in there too and pressure her.
That's 4 goals for Ashland. How much time do you think we have on the penalty?
I'd say it's less than a minute, maybe 30 seconds. Need to get possession here so we can kill it. So we've got...
Holliston will have Maggie Morton taking the draw. It looks like Molly Wade and Maeve Jordan are on the circle with her.
Really big here to win this draw. We haven't won one in a few, and we really need possession. Well, I just noticed, looks like Autumn Babes Smith out on defense.
Okay, so Coach Bellamy is making some changes on defense, putting Autumn Smith in. Autumn will bring her aggressive style of play.
That's a good win there by Molly. Oh, and it's an empty stick check on Ashland. Didn't get called.
Just need to be more confident with these ground balls, Holliston. That's an empty stick check.
Empty stick check too.
Nora McGillicott playing that high defender.
Abby back in, risking another yellow card.
No, she checked it nicely.
She checked it and got the ball.
Let's see if she can run it out. Ashland with the push. Abby Langen's going to take it up the sideline some more.
Baz over the head.
All right, we need
to break the ice here.
Attackers to get open and cut through. Caroline Warius with the ball. This is a little lackluster cut through. I think we were just setting up there. Maggie Morton has it.
It's a good spin move there. Ooh. Gotta get that loose ball, girls. Another turnover. Turnovers are killing us.
Ashland's on the counterattack here. Nora McGillicott's slowing them down, trying to give our middies time to get back.
We got a late substitution.
Looks like Bella Bray's in there on defense now as well. Bridget Malvey on the ball. Looks like Autumn Smith on the ball now for Holliston. Cutter coming through. High pass.
It's a good job. You got her stick up. Knock that down.
Deflected down. Amelia picked it up. Out to Nora.
It's a good job. Way to pass it up.
She's going to take it up.
You got Maggie down there.
She's calling for it. She's open. Passed. Good shot. Nice stop. We picked it up nicely. Caroline tried to get a shot off. That's a little bit of a dangerous on Ashland.
Yep, that'll be an 8.
Could be Holliston's ball. Caroline Warius with an 8-meter free shot. Lost it out of her basket shooting. A little high from Brooklyn Lassard picking up the loose ball.
Ashland was there, so they get the ball on the high shot.
And that's the first quarter. We would like to replay that, I'm sure. Not a good first quarter. Could have possibly not have gone worse for Holliston. Just weren't looking sharp. Missed opportunities on offense. Defense getting hit with the same kind of play move each time. So at the moment, Ashland is up 4-0. End of the first quarter. We'll be right back in a moment. Welcome back to the second quarter of Holliston Panthers girls lacrosse versus Ashland Clockers. So Holliston's in a hole here. They gave up 4 goals in the first quarter.
A little bit of carryover from Friday, I think, Todd. Hopefully they hit the reset button.
Yeah,
between quarters here.
There's a lot of game left. They can play well in the next 3 and win the game. Just need to turn things around.
Game of runs here. Get possession. Break the ice against this Ashland goalie, and good things can happen.
Brooklyn Lassard taking the draw. Abby Langen and Maggie Morton back on the center circle.
I think we got this one, Todd. I'm calling it.
Abby Langen.
There we go.
Good draw control by Holliston.
Oh, jeez.
Like it was that a hit stick as she was passing it?
She got her stick up just as Abby was passing it. That's unfortunate. Good play, though. Good play by Ashland to put a stick on it.
Turnover Ashland, but
there you go.
Caroline Warius working hard to pick that up. And there comes Maggie Morton through. Nice play by Holliston there to get the ball back.
Good patience by
Lila
Maggie.
Feldman's got to fight for this one.
And a push.
No call from the ref. Ball out. Caroline
nice
Warius.
hustle by Caroline.
Good job.
She wanted that one more than Ashland. They were both there.
So she passes over to Eliza Marion. Eliza looked like she was going to test the defense there. She could have possibly spun back right and gone by them.
Yeah, Todd, it's not many teams that we have a size advantage over. And I think that could be an opportunity here for us to really push it into the middle.
Good point. Nice take by Caroline Warius. She's going to shoot it.
Tough break.
Just high of the goal on the high bounce. She was thinking right.
I just appreciate the effort of getting in there and getting a shot off.
Maggie Morton with switch of the hands and now shoots. Excellent play.
There we go.
I think she found the right spot away from the goalie stick side. Maggie gets in the upper right corner of the goal. First goal for Holliston. Score is 4-1. Ashland is in the lead.
Good start to the second quarter.
Yes.
Each team a little sloppy with turnovers, but I think we were +1 on that one there.
Ball control, ball security, very important. I think we came out a little more aggressive on loose balls, at least in that first series. Brooklyn Lassard with the draw here. Holliston's going to fight for this one again.
Ashland did a nice job to sweep that away. Okay, well, they're going to win some of those too.
Ashland with it to the left of Amelia Langen, now behind the goal.
Oh,
Cutting
what do you know?
through.
A cutter.
That was wide open.
Wide open cutter from that left side of the offense.
Is it possible, Carl, to leave someone right at the top of the crease in a zone kind of, or is, well, obviously can't do that for too long, right? Because of the,
Yeah, you
they
can't
can't
stay. You
just
can't
plant
stay
them
in
there.
that 8-meter crease. They do a zone sometimes, which might be worth trying here because we're clearly having a hard time staying with the cutters.
Yeah, you have to be within a stick length of the offensive player to be in the crease. So as much as we'd like to just plant someone there in that spot that Ashland keeps
Was a good,
using,
nice job by Brooklyn to come back and get that.
Brooklyn with a nice run down the sideline. Good ball security there. Maggie Morton with it. Abby Langen's calling for it. Eliza to Caroline.
I think we got to get some
Down
movement
to Charlotte Dano.
from the rest of the offensive team. We can't have the only goal scorer being Maggie.
A little tentative pass there. We need to really get it stick to stick.
Ashland does a good job of getting it out of there quickly. Doesn't give us a chance to put any pressure on them. So I'm going to predict they're going to work it around the circle a little bit and then look for a cutter on the left side of the offense.
I think so. I think Autumn Smith, Bridget Malvey have to watch out for that over on that side of the goal right here. Ashland just taking their time, passing it around. Probably send someone through. This player is going to try to exploit that. Nice stop by Amelia Langen.
I'm not sure what that call was, but
I don't
Ashland
know.
gets the ball back.
Didn't understand that hand signal the referee gave.
It's unfortunate.
Loose ball.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's an Ashland defender. And another open cutter down in the corner.
Same spot. So that's 6 for Ashland. They're up 5 goals against Holliston. Despite the initial energy Holliston showed, now Ashland's come back and scored. Coach Bellamy has put in a couple substitutes throughout the game so far. Probably looking for someone to show some extra energy, light a fire in the team. Gonna get Sarah Schelling subbing in now.
Trying to find the right matchup that's going to work. I don't know if it's the team only that's going to do it. I think we might have to try a different technique, maybe whether that's the zone or...
Autumn Smith on the ball now.
She's going to roll. Well, see, she can't go to her left.
Amelia Langen playing nice defense. Got them to force a pass.
It's a good job.
Amelia Langen picked up on it. Must have had a little twin understanding there. Nice catch by Maggie Morton.
They broke up a little 2 or 3 person
That's
game
a
there.
push in the back.
They'll usually let that go unless you lose possession, but it is
Good
it's
pass over to
unnecessary.
Abby Langen. Abby's going to take it in. Nice shot.
Oh, a rip
Nice
from
shot
8
high.
meters out.
Yeah, that was beyond 8. That was a nice shot. She saw it all the way.
She kept going. She was going to draw an 8-meter.
We're taking her out after that goal. Molly Wade coming in.
It's always good to reward. Unless she hurt herself.
I don't know.
Giving her a break? Settling her down?
Sun has come out. I'm sure it's raised the temperature on the field a little bit. 7 minutes left in the half. Score is 6 for Ashland, 2 for Holliston. Brooklyn Lassard taking the draw. I think it's Molly Wade and Maggie Morton on the circle with her. See if Maggie can get that.
Good draw to Maggie.
Right in the sun for Maggie. That was a hard one to catch.
That's a tough break. You could have used that one.
I'm pretty certain she looked up and saw the sun.
Probably opened up her eyes.
So Ashland's up by a couple goals. They really don't need to force anything now. Unless Holliston starts making it a closer game.
Well, another stop here would be good. Try to...
Autumn Smith on the ball.
Good aggressiveness by... Who's that, 11? That's Molly. Picking their spots to put a little pressure on them would be good. Turning the ball over will help.
Nora McGillicott on the ball.
Job by
there.
Autumn to hold her cutter. Shooting space. Okay. All right, let's see if Amelia can stand tall here. Keep it a 4-goal game. Defense has to hustle in there.
Sorry, I think that was Josie Henson defending. Get your stick in there, Autumn. She did.
Oh.
Ooh, that just...
I thought she had it. It trickled through.
That just squibbed through. Thought Autumn made a good effort getting in there to
defense
at least
got there.
alter this stick.
Defense got there to rush her a little bit. I feel like Amelia may have gotten a piece of it, but it trickled through. I don't know if it went through her legs or just to the side, but...
I think that just broke the line by about an inch.
Just barely. I'm not sure that got net.
So it looks like Bella Bray is in. At midfield.
I'll say that was a little bit of a better defensive stand. Granted, we gave up a goal, but it was on a penalty, and it was on the opposite side of the field, so we forced them to do something different.
Draw went right to the Ashland player. They're bringing it down. 7-2 Ashland.
I don't think we've won a draw since that first one.
Maybe you jinxed them with your pre-game
I must have.
commentary. Not sure what the confusion is there. Ashland starts it.
You got a wide open cutter.
Cutter.
And there's another cutter. Loose ball, though.
See if Caroline's on that. She
They're
stepped
both
over
over.
the 30. Caroline touched it first, so they'll give that to Ashland.
Ooh.
We got saved
All
by
right,
the
well, we got lucky there.
Sarah Schellings. Looks like she got the ball on the deflection and put it in Amelia's stick. That was a tough pass. That was a
Risky
little bit of a
pass.
force. Probably should have run that up some.
When you're chasing 5 goals, you got to really protect the ball. You got a whole 2.5 quarters here almost to climb back in it. You can't let them sit down here burning clock.
They're going to send someone through in a second here. You can just feel it. Looks like Bella Bray on the ball there. Low
Was it-
shot. Nice deflection by Amelia Langen.
She
couldn't
read
pick
that
it
one.
up. It's like Josie Henson and Delia Kane on the right side of the defense now. Autumn's coming
It's a good
back, try to
rush.
help out. She can't do a shooting space there. That was good that we were able to twist up Ashland's stick there and make them shoot high.
She was trying to get it over her
Yeah.
behind the back almost. There are opportunities here. Ashland's a little sloppy with the ball.
I agree, yeah.
We just got to get those ground balls.
They're dropping it often enough to allow us to counterattack.
I appreciate
Smith on it.
when Ashland cuts, they cut with purpose. They kick it up a notch.
13's doing a little embellishment trying to get the call, but referee wasn't having it.
$13 and $14 down there in their favorite corner.
Well, that's a hard cut, hard shot. Nice stop by Amelia Langen.
Caught a break there that wasn't shooting space, I think.
Big
Come on,
pass
Bella.
out. Bella Bray's got to get that for us.
Another
She's
turnover.
trying. I think they're calling empty basket or something on us. So that goes back to Ashland.
It's 2 missed opportunities to have possession on bad passes or bad catches.
Josie Henson playing good defense there, nice and tight.
That was a nice pass.
Too many opportunities, like you said. So that is 8 for Ashland, 2 for Holliston, and really that whole sequence down there with the drop balls, the change of possession to Holliston, trying to get it out 2 or 3 times and just couldn't get it up to the offensive side of the field.
Yeah, you hold them on defense and you turn the ball over twice in separate occasions. You're going to eventually give up the goal.
Yeah, defense wears down. They get tired. They just had to play a couple minutes straight there. So
one of their better stands of the game, though, but it did ultimately end up in a goal from the left side of the offense.
So I think we were expecting a tough game, a competitive game. I don't think we were expecting a lopsided game on the scoreboard, though.
No, not this lopsided, at least not yet.
And I still think the teams are evenly matched. Like you said, if you weren't watching the goals, you would think it's pretty evenly matched.
It's a good jaw control by Abby.
She's going to run it down. Let's see what she does. She
I
scored live. That's behind.
They let that go. It was clean. She's a little angry. She's got to tone it down.
So those stick checks from behind are really up to the referee's discretion.
Yeah, if you come in slightly to the side, they'll sometimes let it go. You can't go over the head like that.
So that would have been a nice pickup. Caroline's going to track her down. Watch that push. Nora Miguel caught on it. Looks like Delia Kane, Josie Henson, Bridget Malvey back in on D. Cutter. Again, same spot.
The right side of that defense has to get a little bit more physical. Get a stick on them. Get in front of them. Because they have it well timed. They don't need a lot of space. They have it well timed to get in there, get a pass off. They're very practiced. I haven't seen them do much else on offense.
So a little bit about the rules. Would, if it's close enough to the crease, can Amelia come and deflect that stick as they're trying to make the catch?
Goalies are treated as field players when they step out of the crease.
20 seconds in the half. Draw control by Ashland. Ball out. She's going to try to score.
Good job by Delia getting around the crease there.
Saved by the goal post for Holliston. It was an easy shot for Ashland, but we got saved by the post. So that is the end of the second quarter. First half's done. The score is Ashland Clockers 9, Holliston Panthers 2. And we will come back for the third quarter in a bit. Okay, welcome back to the second half of the Holliston Panthers girls lacrosse team versus Ashland Clockers. Today is April 13, 2026. Carl, who's our second half sponsor?
Well, today's second half sponsor is Fisk's General Store downtown. And Mother's Day is coming up. Get down there and get some balloons or green card.
Card would be nice, wouldn't it? All right, so Holliston's in a hole. Down 9-2 against Ashland. This is a surprise. We thought it would be a competitive game. Just didn't think it would be one-sided as it has been the first half, at least on the scoreboard. Holliston's going to pick up the pace here, try to climb out of it. Ashland controls.
Good job by Bridget Malvey there to step out and be a little aggressive. Whatever they can do to not make it easy on them. And this 13 and 14 on Ashland have really been holding this left side of the offense. They got to play here. 14 gets up at the top and she comes down for a screen.
So she's down
to
there
the middle.
Again.
Bridget's trying to cover two people.
They're giving Ashland an 8-meter there.
It's a tough angle. Usually the defense can get in on this one. Normally going to somebody on the other side. There we go.
We're switching. We have Nora to the shooter's left.
Brooklyn
to the right. Both are speedy.
Oh, look for the pass.
They broke that up nicely. Watch for the open person here.
Backdoor cutter.
Through. Errant pass. Errant shot. Holliston
didn't get there fast enough.
Escaped that one. Ashland's going to attack our defense.
I think they moved to his own here. They're a little cluster. They got an extra girl on the left side over there.
Nice stick check by Abby Langen. We have
just gonna
Sarah
roll.
Schelling's playing two people. We finally rolled back over. Abby's
I like
there.
this. Make her uncomfortable. I do think a little bit of...
I see Abby looking around. I think she has
They've moved to
an
his own.
assignment.
There you go.
Get on that loose ball.
Another missed opportunity on the loose ball. Watch the back door, girls.
Sarah Schellings and Bridget Malvey on that side, along with Maeve Jordan on defense. Amy Langen, Brooklyn Lassard.
They're doing a better job of following the cutters.
Nora McEllicott, Delia Kane back there as well.
That's right. They've changed up the defense a little bit, Tana. I'm glad to see them reacting and doing something a little different.
So you think if there was a quicker jab of the stick check there, that would have gone in our favor?
Oh, that's a tough break.
That's a heads-on shot off the ground and in.
Those bouncers are tough for goalies because you got plastic turf and you've got a rubber ball. You get any kind of spin on it, and it doesn't always bounce true.
Yep.
And she got it right in just the right spot from Amelia to catch the top of the net.
think the defense did distract them.
Another set of substitutions here early in the third quarter.
Molly Wade.
Bella on the draw.
And Maggie Morton on the circle as well.
Josie's back in.
I'll get this draw. Ashland controls. Making 14 look like a TVL All-Star out there. Cut through that same spot. Nice stop by Amelia.
That was a slow lob.
Long
You gotta
throw.
come get that.
Caroline's going to try to use her body.
Oh, out of bounds.
Didn't go Holliston's way there.
It's good pressure. Keep the pressure on. I think they just got to change their mindset. They just got to be a little bit more aggressive. Be the first to the ball. Be tight on defense.
Sarah Schelling's defending. Bridget Malvey try to break
they had
that
the
up.
cutter on that one.
We got to get that loose ball.
Again on the loose ball. Empty stick check by Bella.
So our loose balls, it looks like we're trying to be too precise. We need to just run through it, scoop it up.
Yeah. Middle school lacrosse. She's doing the old wind up. Oh, that was a nice shot.
That was a hard shot. Tough one to stop. Up and to the left.
Mel usually prefers those from far out. She tracks them better, but on the off stick side, that hard, it's tough.
So Ashland has had 2 goals to start the half, both on 8 meters. They're up 11-2 now.
I think
Holliston has yet to have it up in the offensive end of the field.
Yeah,
this quarter.
Those 8 meters are coming off of a little bit more aggressive play by Holliston. They're getting on the cutters as they come through, just resulting in penalties.
They wouldn't have given them up if they get the ground balls better ball security. Bella Bray with the draw there.
It's 3 straight draw wins by Ashland.
Defense is going to try to set up here. Cutter coming through. Bridget stopping that. Molly Wade out. Nice and aggressively. Josie Henson and then Bella.
It's good. Delia Kane calling the cutter, call her off. It's a nice aggressive cut.
So we need that ball. Nora McGillicott picked it up nicely.
Got lucky there. We lost the cutter, but they dropped the pass.
Oh, it looks like Josie Henson with it. Sometimes these hairstyles look the same to me. Yes. So it looks like timeout by Holliston. He's talking to the referee about something.
I don't know
if he's just checking the time of the timeout or if he wanted to clarify
a call.
I think he wanted to
clarify a rule. Maybe something was missed.
Yeah.
Good timeout, though, I think. You've got them. Might as well use them. You're at kind of your limit here of what you can come back from. So it's either go on a run now and try to climb back in this, or you got to run out of time.
Yeah, I agree. Good timeout because Holliston has been able to get Ashland to turn it over. We just haven't been able to transition it up to the offense. And it looked like we were about to get stuck again. So timeout, try to reset. Let's come up with a better plan to move the ball up. And you're right, Holliston will need to get many shots on goal quickly to have a chance to come.
Definitely. I don't think we've had one in about 10 minutes.
I think at this point, the coach and the players and the parents would just want better play, a better quality play. We'll accept that. Defensively, I think has been better. Whatever changes they made has stopped so far the goals from that same spot around the right post.
Yeah, they're making adjustments. Good adjustments. Still dialing it in a little bit, I think. But you keep them out of the net and turn them over, you stand a chance. And I might encourage them to not focus so much on setting up their offense as in transition. Just get down there and get a quick goal.
Yeah, Holliston has been good this year at transition goal scoring.
Abby's goal was on in transition on the 4-run. I believe Maggie's was relatively quick, too. I think she just decided she was going to score.
All right, so the teams come back out on the field. They're going to give the ball back to Josie Henson.
They're starting right out with the double team, so
got two players on
has
her.
to move around.
Someone should be open.
Somebody can get in front of that Ashland defense.
They might do a cross-field pass here. Looks like Nora's open.
Couldn't quite switch hands with that one. And an airing pass
was off. Maggie's going to try her best to get that back. Referee calls it for Ashland.
You know, in that situation...
Aaron Ball. Bella,
nice hustle by
that was Caroline Nora McGillicott picks it up. She's going to run it. Need Maggie
just
to get
pull it back. You can always go backwards. Patience is important. Don't rush yourself into a turnover.
Caroline Dietz with it, or Callie Dietz. Maggie's going to try to get a shot off here. Good
save.
Stop by the goalie. Looks like off her gloves. Callie Dietz with it again.
Good hustle by Callie to pick that up.
Drop to Caroline Warius.
Mess up your flow.
Abby's going to try to set a little pick there. Caroline's going to bring it in. She's going to try shooting down low and scores.
That was 5-0, I think.
You know, I think that was just two players there saying, let's run this. Abby set a little bit of a pick. Allowed.
Just enough to disrupt it. And then it was Caroline, right?
Yeah, Caroline.
Caroline did a nice spin move.
Planted, went back left. Came underneath the defender and had a nice low shot.
All right, there's a heartbeat.
That's the third goal by Holliston. They are down 11-3.
They've got a pulse.
Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice to get a couple draw controls. And
couple goals. Momentum starts to change.
Get the Ashland defense tired here. So we need to get that.
Well,
nope. 13 for Ashland's bringing it up.
I've done it. They tightened up on the right side of the defense there. I think they've now got a handle on things a little bit. And Ashland's going to do what teams do when they get a big lead. They're not going to rush things.
Yeah. If they're smart, they're just going to pass it around.
A good effort there.
Nora, that was nice and aggressive. Clean stick check. We didn't get the ball, but...
And they're both going for the pass.
So he's just calling it against Abigail Langen, but not giving her a penalty for that. That was just two girls going for it.
Abby was trying to jump the pass, and I think she just has 20 pounds on that girl.
Go there. Sarah Schelling's holding strong there on defense. Boy, Carl, they're still going after that side, though.
Oh, yeah, that's their side. They must have no left-handers.
She was trying to force
There we
that
go.
in with Brooklyn Lassard, able to intercept it.
Keep going, Brooklyn. Get it up there.
Keep ball security. Don't let it pop out. She's out. Oh, should have switched hands there. Would have been a little safer. Maggie move out of the spot. They'll drop it down to Callie Dietz. Maggie shot through looking for it. Lila Feldman with the ball. They're way off you, Lila. Test the D.
Yet to get a centering pass yet. Porter Hugo was each game on centering passes.
Is gonna.
There's a quick pickup.
Nice shot. So Caroline's lighting a fire under the team here. Not to be denied. Fourth goal for Holliston, 11-4.
Ashland coach had put a few subs in. Looks like one of their starters is coming back on the field.
Looks like Josie Henson subbing out. Bella Bray back in for Holliston.
Okay.
Brooklyn Lassard taking this draw with Abby Langan and Maggie Morton on the center circle. See if Holliston can get this draw. That would help our chances.
I think Abby knocked that out with her hand.
Abby went with the right hand jab to
If you can't check it out, just reach it and get it.
Probably learned that from her father.
Yeah.
All right, defense, let's try to settle down here. See if we can disrupt Ashland again, make them do an errant pass. Ball's
Here's a loose
out.
ball. Tough
Abby
bounce,
can
funny
get on
bounce
it.
there.
Yeah, she's challenging her.
Abby ran right up her back and drew the penalty. Hey, yeah, completely agree with that call.
It must have liked her aggressiveness. Well, we got it back there. They were all over her on that.
So they're dialing up the ride a little bit here. She's got to pass out of this. That's a push.
It's a push again.
Using the stick to push.
That's a push. Wow. The ref is thinking. Parents didn't like that.
I think there's a woman in the crowd about to get a purple card. Yellow card on a parent. Was awfully aggressive on Ashland. He was standing right there. I'm not sure what he didn't see, but everybody else did.
I think that was one of those plays the referee makes up their mind before a play occurs, and he just wasn't going to call it.
Yeah.
Bridget Malvey on the ball.
Yeah.
Turns it over to Sarah Schellings.
Unfortunately, this may not end well. He has a temper. Again, you're right, Todd. Blame the parents.
Well, it could be a time to sub her out quickly. Maybe just for 20 seconds and back in just to...
That's more fun if we let play out. Glad to see she's okay, though. No permanent damage.
Really don't understand the quality of the calls there.
Yeah, I feel like the push to the ground in the head on Abby was a lot more aggressive than that one.
I would agree. I don't know what Nora did wrong on that. Tough angle. Hopefully we can block it off. Or he disrupted it.
No, just can't catch a break.
Behind the goal. We couldn't get a stick on it. Broke it up nicely. Couldn't get the loose ball. Brooklyn Lassard on the ball. Bray there. Loose ball. We need to be aggressive. It's over
That's
the 30.
That's a good job. Kylie Debato coming in and scooping that one up. That's good aggressiveness to be first to a ball.
Nice by Abby Langan to come back for that pass. Nice pass up to Caroline Warius. She's going to try to shoot. If she dumps it quickly.
That's Holliston's ball.
That was heads up, though. Caroline probably knew they thought she was going to shoot, and she's turned it to the right. She's going to shoot this one.
A little Twizzler. Good save by the goalie. That's a little bit of a backhanded shot. They call it the Twizzler.
That's the end of the third quarter. Holliston showed some life in the second half of that quarter.
I think even if they don't come back, which 7 goals is unlikely, they keep playing like that, and it gives them a little confidence, momentum, sets them back on the right path for the rest of the season.
So it's 11-4. Ashland up against Holliston. We'll take a break and come back for the fourth quarter in just one moment. All right, we're back for the fourth quarter of the Holliston Panthers versus Ashland Clockers girls varsity lacrosse game. Start of the fourth, Holliston's down 11-4. Better second half to that third quarter for Holliston. Got a couple goals defensively. I thought they figured some things out, disrupting passes and getting the ball out better. Brooklyn Lassard taking the draw.
Yeah, let's hopefully they can keep that momentum going. It was just a good little turn, but can't win the draw to start the quarter.
Loose ball, quickly picked up by Ashland.
You gotta get
gain on it back there. Delia, Sarah, Bridget, and Nora.
So Holliston's going to have to extend the defense here a little bit, Todd, and it's going to open them up to those cuts. You see 14 for Ashland's back in the game. Her and number 13 are going to work this.
She's on the right side again.
There she is.
Bridget's trying to keep her wide.
Yeah, they're doing a better job of picking this up.
She's looking for someone coming back around the right goal. Here we go,
That's
Sarah Schelling's.
Loose ball.
Got to get that loose ball.
Caught her from way up top.
Maeve Jordan out there.
That's Holliston's ball. Amelia hustled back. A little lacrosse nuance if people aren't familiar with lacrosse. Normally you'd think you throw the ball out of bounds, it goes to the other team, but on a shot, it's whoever is closest to the end line when the ball goes out of bounds. Hits the ball. So that's why you'll see Amelia run out of the circle there.
Confuses a lot of grandparents watching the game.
Yeah, especially the ones that grew up watching soccer.
Yes. All right.
Good little move by
Sargent,
Brooklyn.
Nice move. She's going to run it out. Watch this check from behind coming down. Team's going to move it up. We got to spread out here. We're all bunched in the middle.
Oh, loses it on the switch of hands.
Probably could have used a pass there.
Too much traffic.
See if we can get this one. And we all ran up and have no gas to come back. All right, Abby Langen's back. The Roy Kent of the Holliston lacrosse team. You know, she's here. She's there.
She's
you
everywhere.
know the rest, right? All right, see if we can get another turnover here.
It's a Ted Lasso reference from my mother and Abby's grandmother watching in South Carolina.
Good show. All right, Maeve Jordan defending there. Nice play. Cut her through. Nice
good
stop
save by Amelia.
We got to get that ball.
Okay, Abby picked it up.
Good job, Abby.
She's just running through.
She knows the referee isn't going to give her any call. They made that point in the third quarter. Abby might be taking it in here.
Oh, she got it. No.
Call her. That was a little too hard on her. Stick check. They called her for a slash coming down.
A little aggressive.
Gotta just have that quick jab. You can't.
Good pick off by Brooklyn. Yeah,
Maggie Morton. We need a cutter coming through. She's gonna try to cut in front.
That's a penalty.
Blocking.
No.
That should be blocking by the defender.
Wow.
They did not have position at all.
Yeah, no, that should have been something. I don't know. Did he call it a charge?
I think so.
I don't think it can be a charge. She wasn't in position. Did not have position.
Moving along with her. Again, Unfortunately, in lacrosse, sometimes it's a little bit like figure skating. It's always up to the referee's interpretation.
Nice save by
stop
Amelia.
again by Amelia. That was really
Keeping it reasonable.
Point blank, only 6 feet from her.
She's got to step out now. She only got 10 seconds inside that circle. Oh, and we have a drop pass. Oh, and Sarah ran her over. Still a little sloppy with our stick skills.
Yeah, I think we got to work on getting the ball out from the defensive end.
Admittedly, Todd, I'm a homer, but I think we need to stop busting the referees in from whoever's town we're playing.
11-4. Ashland over Holliston, cutting through. Amelia Langen is standing on her head so far this quarter for Holliston. Nice catch there by Molly Wade. That nice run. Nice
Caroline
pass.
taking it in
Caroline's
again. That's
gonna
a shooting
try to fire
space. I don't know how to describe it, but you know it when you see it.
So the Ashland defender came in front of Caroline, but she was more than a stick length away. That is a short summary of shooting space.
I think that's directionally accurate.
Nice shot there by Caroline. Caroline's had a
great game today. Yeah,
game for us.
3 goals,
Showing
3 of the
spark.
5.
I think that is her third.
Third, Abby's got one, and Maggie Morton's got the other one.
So we have 11-5 now. 6 minutes 30 seconds left in the game.
I mean,
obviously we need to control the ball continuously.
Yeah, you got to win 3 or 4 draws in a row here to have a chance.
So we have a sub in. Callie Dietz comes out, and I don't see the
42 is not on our roster.
Okay, yeah, don't see the number here.
That must be a swing player call up from the JV, maybe.
Must be.
I'd love to call out her name for her benefit.
If she scores 6 goals for us, we'll certainly know her name.
we'll remember it next time. Well, we'll pencil her in after the game so we know who she is.
All right, Nora McGillicott on defense there. Delia Kane now.
After a strong first half, the Ashland goal has been a little more susceptible. We just got to get it down there, make sure we get the ball back. Yeah, nice play by Josie. And she ran it out. It's Holliston ball.
I think that's Nora.
Nora, sorry, yep.
That was a good play. She's got aggressive stick. She got to switch this to her left hand. That would make it safer.
Oh, risky pass. Goalie's going to come out and get that one. Now
some pressure on the goalie. That's all right.
That's,
out of bounds.
Hey, good hustle.
Holliston ball.
Good hustle by 42. Well, I'm assuming is a freshman.
Turned out making a good play there.
Keeping the pressure on the goalie, forced a mistake.
Kylie Capoto bringing it in for Holliston. Gets it back to Caroline Warius. Don't have much time to dilly-dally. Caroline knows that. She's going to try to take it in. Took one in the head and still made the shot. She got 2 goals for that one.
She's hunting now. She's hunting for goals.
Yep.
Now you have to wonder, Todd, where was this in the first quarter?
Yes. Well, time of possession of the ball security. We're still not perfect, but it feels like since midway through the third quarter, even if it's coming out, we're being more aggressive trying to get the ball back.
I don't think we're all the way there yet, but they did dial it up.
Mm-hmm. So timeout again. I think that's timeout's probably by Ashland. Trying to...
That was an Ashland timeout.
Calm their team down. They just gave up a couple goals. Holliston's feeling a little better about themselves. Now within 5 goals of
I'd be nervous if I was
Evening it up.
the Ashland coach too, with Caroline on the prowl here.
Yep. So they're probably gonna pull out something to challenge her. I think she's smart enough, has done it before today, where she's getting collapsed on too much to pass it over to the open person.
Should open up some opportunities for backdoor cuts.
So I think what we'd like to see here is our attackers who haven't been aggressively shooting much yet this year. They need to make themselves a threat to the other team.
Yes, definitely. It's a game where if you're one-on-one, you have the advantage. You should be able to beat one player, sneak in there for an open shot.
Yeah, if you're on attack and you never make a move towards the goal or challenge the defense at all, the defender's going to know you're not a threat, and they can lay off you and then help on somebody else, and that makes it difficult for the rest of your attackers. So could be an opportunity here for someone who hasn't scored yet to get a goal for us.
Absolutely. Nice to see it spread around too.
Yeah.
I don't see. I was going to say maybe Lila steps up again, but no, she's not out there. This would be a great time to win a draw.
Brooklyn Lassard's been doing a lot of the draws today. Maggie Morton and Abby Langen out there with her.
I think Maggie's got this one.
Was that a cover?
Yeah, that was an empty stick on Holliston.
I thought it was almost a cover and sweep, but all right, empty stick on Holliston. Tried to check the empty stick of the Ashland player, so that goes against us.
Well, you know, we're back on our defensemen.
4 minutes and about 30 seconds. Defense going to have to be aggressive.
Yeah, they're going to have to extend, which opens up those cutting lanes, so it's going to get a little risky here.
Cut her
through.
Get dicey. We collapsed on that nicely. They did not feed it into 13 coming through.
They get out and force a bad throw, force a bad catch.
14 was wide open there coming through left-handed, but they didn't even try to pass.
That's a good job. Way to collapse on the cutter. They forced her out.
Defense.
I'll credit to 13 for pulling that out. They're in no rush.
Smart play to kill the clock by Ashland.
It's a bad shot. Does them no good. They just burned a whole minute.
Yep. Under 4 now.
No, you got to pressure that.
Yep.
Oh, a post.
Saved by the post. That might be the third that hit the post today, but cutting through. We got to pick that up. Brooklyn gets it nicely. She's going to run it out again. She did it nice last time.
Ashland knew they weren't going to catch it, and she fell down. You got to help her out, Holliston.
We got to come back. Someone can set a pick.
Best thing to do is pass out of this.
Watch that stick, though. So she's passing out. I think Brooklyn's legs are dead. Dealey's going to have to do something here. And Caroline's going to need to come back.
There, throw it back.
You get Josie Henson's open here.
Oh. Good recovery.
Accidental kick. So referees let that go. Holliston's being aggressive here, trying to get on that. They're really harassing. Ref isn't letting it go. Whoop. What are we calling there?
I think Ashton got her stick up to Abby's face. And she's carded. So that'll be a man advantage for 2 minutes with 2:51 left. So that's basically the rest of the game. They'll be up.
Take us down to just under a minute until it's full strength again. Abigail Langen with the ball.
Oh, again!
Check.
That's another card.
Wow.
This guy on this side is terrible. I'm just going to say it.
Nice shot. Oh. Couldn't get it through. We do have a man advantage. We need to challenge everything. Nice play by Caroline. Nora's got to step up and challenge this. Here she goes. Watch that crossbody check there. Got to challenge her.
I like the aggressiveness.
Ashland player doesn't look confident with it.
You got to keep the pressure on. You're at a man up, the girls.
Delia's coming out here.
They forgot what they were doing.
Need to disrupt those passes.
17
Jump
on
for
Ashland is tired, so if she gets the ball, you got to put some pressure on her.
She's
Limping, too.
been embellishing a little, I think.
Ashland's doing a good job of keeping it
Bridget
away.
and Abby trying to get on her, trying to get a stick check.
It's outside the 8 meters, so it's going to be up high. It is tough to come back.
So the turnover there hurts after the shot by Maggie that we couldn't get the ball back.
Good save
stop
by Amelia.
We need to just go with this.
Not a smart play by Ashland, but there's only a minute left, so it doesn't matter. And we turned it over, so
It's going to be back to full strength in a couple seconds here. Disappointing we couldn't get a goal. Maggie Morton's got the ball.
I want to see somebody. Maggie's going to draw a double
She's probably
team, I
gonna
think.
Go to the. That was a push. Good switch of hand.
Oh, that's a good save.
That was a nice save, though. Probably should have gone low there.
Goalie's should stay in there for
Ooh, ball's
10
out.
seconds.
30 seconds left on the clock. Ashland's just probably going to kill it here. She's going to take it behind the goal, and they'll toss it around.
Yeah, you can. Good sportsmanship by Ashland here to try to get one more goal with
I
10
was
seconds left.
Just thinking the same. I'm wondering if the coach will be upset with them or if that was coached into them. Yeah. So, disappointing loss today for Ashland. For the Holliston girls lacrosse team, losing to the Ashland Clockers 11-6. Better second half than first half, would you say?
They needed the second half to shake the rust from last week off. They picked it up a little bit in the second half. They have that to take away. Hopefully they can turn things around on Wednesday.
Wednesday, home again?
Home again.
Okay.
Norton, I think.
All right. So we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thanks again for our sponsors. First half was the First Baptist Church. Second half was Fisk's General Store.
All right. Thanks for watching Holliston Cable Access. Again, this is Todd Malvey here with Carl Langen. We had Don Cronin on the camera today and Tom Harmon running the show. We'll see you for the next game. Thanks.